Hey y'all, dedicated father here. I just did a short on this. I want to go deeper into this. I just realized what shirt I have on. Well, oh well. So y'all, I see this and I make sure I do it. I am not a veteran. My stubbornness got in the way of me, and maybe I'll make a video on that one later on. But I am not a veteran. However, my grandpa served 20 years as a master sergeant in the Marines, and through Vietnam and Korea, 15 years in the coal mines after that. Toughest man I ever met in my life. Still alive today in his 90s. I don't know how he's doing it, and he's not well, but he's kicking along. So y'all, when we see vets, I don't care if it's the 22-year-old vet or if it's the 90-year-old out there, or golly, the best generation ever, right? The World War II vets, the few that are still around. You best do it there. Get up, stand up when you do it, shake their hand, and make sure your children understand the importance of that, that they thank them. Us as grown men or women, we get up and just thank you for your service. They appreciate that, right? They, and maybe some of them are a little embarrassed by it, but that's, we deserve that, or they deserve that from us. We didn't deserve what they gave us, right? And I'm gonna try to angle this on things better here. I got like a ammo thing back there. It looks like it's impaling me, but so with that being said, we didn't go out. We didn't ask. They asked them to do it. They did it willingly, and yet so many people are so afraid to thank them. Makes no sense to me. And for our kids to think that it's okay to be afraid of that. So y'all, make sure you thank them. Make sure you teach their kids to thank them. Could you imagine the face you would see if our children get up and thank a veteran and shake their hands? Girl, boy, doesn't matter. Get up, shake their hands. Could you imagine how happy that would make so many veterans, especially the old timers? They would see that and it would just give them some hope of, oh my gosh, that we might actually made an impact on this horrid world that's going on right now. The next generation that's coming up right now may have a chance. Y'all, it's just such a simple little thing, and I see so many people so afraid or so ashamed to do it. And I'll thank a veteran. People just stare at you. It just drives me nuts. And this all started. I was at Texas Roadhouse the other night, and I just walked around there. Our Roadhouse around here, Texas Roadhouse, they are very big into veterans. Most of them are, not all of them. Most of them are. This one here, huge into it. Matter of fact, he hires vets over others. Doesn't announce that because it's illegal. Whatever. If you look at it, he hires the vets over others. He could have some bombshell walk in there and need a job, and a vet need a job, and the vet gets the job. He knows that service and tips and all that stuff is probably going to come more from that bombshell. Doesn't matter. It ain't about that. And I love them for that. So Craig and Michelle, y'all ever watch this? Props to you for what you do. But that being said, I was watching this, and we had a Navy vet serving us from New York. Different attitude and mentality than we have here in Texas, right? So as he's serving us and serving others, you can see people are looking at him kind of, they're taken back on the way he talks and how he talks to people and things. It takes a second to get the hang and realize he's not being rude. That's just his personality, his attitude. It's different. My mom's family's all East Coast. It takes a minute to get used to. But as you get to know him, this is a really good guy, really nice guy. And he's just direct. And I made sure I thanked him, talked to him about what branch he was in, and he was Navy. And he started laughing because he was in the corner, and he's like, this little room in the corner, they put the Navy brats back here because he's Navy, and the guy also working with him was Navy. He's like, they just, they put us back here, I guess. I told him, maybe they just think you're just so used to being locked up in a little ship that's where they put you, make jokes about it, laughing. And one of the guys I was with was an Army vet, so an old timer Army vet. So they were, bantering back and forth. It was awesome. I love watching it. But when I thanked him for his service, you could see people kind of looking, and even in a place like that, kind of looking like, am I supposed to? Should I? Should I not? And no one jumped up to do it also, right? Then the next table sat next to me. They weren't there when I did it. Then they thanked him for his service, and it was the woman actually that did it. And I was so happy to see that because her daughter looked at her and looked up at him and looked back down at her again. You could just see her thinking. Just thinking. Her daughter's probably 9, 10 years old like mine. Just thinking. And I'm like, That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. But we need to catch them thinking, and we need to educate them. They need to understand why we're thinking, what they gave up for us. So y'all, that's really what I want to tag on today. I know it's kind of a tangent. I go all over in these videos. I noticed there's new subscribers on here. Y'all, thank you so much. Anyone watching, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and get in the comments. I had someone kind of challenge what I posted yesterday about right is right, wrong is wrong, and he had a point. And maybe I'll make a longer video on that. But I liked it. I mean, maybe some people will be like, oh, that's people get challenged, they get argumentative. No, not at all. What I say is not the all be all. It's not. That's not the case. I want to be challenged. I want open minds in the conversations. I'm mentioning New York in this video, and Chris, I bet you're gonna pop on here because you're up in New York. So I just, and it's funny. We'll probably banter a little bit of Texas and New York going on. That's all right. But I really am excited to see this community grow and to see all the different opinions and views coming together and to build together as a community. I'm starting to see that it's not just Ninja Nation in here also. We're starting to have some people that aren't a part of Ninja Nation that are joining, which is really cool because now I get to bring different communities together. And I just wanted to help out one parent that may be going through a tough time. Maybe they're a single parent. Maybe the other parent passed away. Maybe divorced. I don't know. Maybe just for us to be able to come together and help each other, bounce ideas off of each other, prop each other up. That's what I wanted. Just one. And I know it seems dumb, but we're over 20 subscribers. That's way bigger than I thought I'd ever get. And people laugh at that. Oh, 20 subscribers, whatever. You can't even make it live yet. Okay, well, cool. I'm proud of it. I'm happy. And I appreciate y'all so much. I'm past the point of where people usually log off, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Hope y'all have an amazingly blessed day. Be strong. Raise them right.